Kayode Olarewaju sues Pastor Adegboyea and demands 1 billion naira. Former Super Eagles forward Kayode Olarewaju has slammed a 1 billion naira suit on UK-based Pastor Toby Adegboyea following allegation of fathering his 3 out of his 4 kids. He claimed that a pastor's alleged affair with his wife, Dora Ezinne Kayode, left him with emotional trauma, financial loss, and loss of goodwill. In a suit marked PET 304-2024, Kayode asked the FCT High Court for an official divorce citing infidelity, financial misconduct, and a dramatic family fallout. The football star, in his cross petition, claimed that since their marriage in 2013, Ezinne had repeatedly committed adultery, including his earlier claim of an ongoing affair with Pastor Adegboyea. The former Manchester City player also alleged that Ezinne has had similar extramarital affairs with other men, which has made it intolerable for him to continue living with her as husband. Furthermore, he claimed that his estranged wife diverted significant funds and rental proceeds from properties he purchased, which she is using to sustain her extravagant lifestyle and alleged relationship with Pastor Adegboyea. According to the lawsuit, the plot included collusion with Ezinne's alleged ex-lover, Ugochukwu Igbanugo, who helped her misappropriate property documents. The footballer mentioned emotional and financial tolls, trauma and losses incurred due to the alleged infidelity, financial misappropriation, and misconduct, including the abrupt termination of his international football contract, driven by his need to address the crisis for seeking 1 billion naira in damages. While seeking an official divorce, Olarewaju said he was shocked when he got a credit alert from his father-in-law sometime in May 2024, indicating a refund of the bride price paid during their wedding. He said Dora Ezinne later took to social media to declare herself traditionally free as her bride price was refunded. Olarewaju asked the court to dissolve his marriage with Ezinne and grant him custody of their children because his estranged wife could not be a good role model for the children of the marriage. The suit has been adjourned to 24th September 2024 for a hearing. You know, at this point, I know they like put smarts for inside this kind of matter. But I really feel, if what we are hearing is true, that this particular young man has 4 children. Let me go back so I don't misquote them. 4 children, and 3 of the 4 children is not his. That is wickedness of the highest order. If it is true, in fact, my shame go the shame. I don't know, as a family member, I gotta stop this one. I know they do this thing. I see they hot. You guys use your brain. Why would you even enter into a marriage if you know that you cannot be faithful? See, these days you don't need, as in, it is not a must. If you know you will not be able to be faithful to one partner, you are not, apart from just being faithful, you are not going to be available to take care of your children. And I don't just mean the financial aspect, I mean the emotional, the mental, the social, to show them the way they should grow up. You don't have any business being in marriage, whether you are a male or a female. Come on now. Even if they want to say, maybe they switched her, maybe they switched the children at birth, maybe the children does not even belong to even the mother. I'll say, so 3 consecutive times they switched the children. Bear alone, fear God. 3 children. Ha, you can't, you people, hey. No, now, this one is too much. And the father returned. This to me, if this me, I will always underline, if this is true, because this is one-sided. Because I know that tomorrow now we'll start hearing super story. Hey, they do this one, that will come happen. Me, all this one is about me. I'm saying, if you are not going to be available to, you know, behave well, you know that maybe in your head, or maybe your brain used to go to sleep and come back later. You used to doing rebooting and go to sleep. Please stay off marriage. You don't need it. Marriage is full-time. It's a full-time job. You have to be committed intentionally to make it work. And what is this one? Where have our morals even gone? I thought we were Africans. When did we get this idea of having, you commit and disrespect your matrimonial vows to the last that you get pregnant? Ha! I don't see this one. There's no respect in that marriage. Just the same way I'm going to say that a man who actually goes out and gets somebody pregnant, you have no respect. There is nothing, there was no amount of sorry that is going to mean you are sorry. Because you should not. And even if you should protect yourself, if not for anything, so you will not infect the woman or the man in question. And you refuse to do that, and you're not coming back and say, maybe you not come and say you are so. Nah. That is wickedness. They call it wickedness. In fact, the way they'll place you, I think if our politicians are taking #1 spots, no, you replace them. They'll have to step down to #2. You will be #1. That is wickedness. It is not a do or die affair. He is no longer working, no longer love this person, my dear. It is better people talk that you leave the marriage than this thing now that is coming out to say. Sincerely, it is better. And I'm saying, if this is true, if this story is true, because internet people and media people, I don't trust anybody. We have sunk so low into the abyss of, as in immorality, that these things is now a norm. Come on now. They okay. If you're not going to be able to, stick with one particular partner, there is no need. Who says you cannot remain single for the rest of your life? Please, by all means, feel free. Nobody is going to, even if the society is talking, block your ear. Do as if you don't hear, you don't have ear. If possible, you can afford to live on an island where only you is living. Please, by all means, live alone. But do not put another person's child, another human being through this kind of trauma. You don't love this person. Then you're not attracted to this person. Why did you then enter into a relationship? A marital relationship at that matter. It is wickedness. Huh? It is wickedness. How can the court grant you custody of the children when you have confirmed through the DNA test that they are not your children? He paid the bride price of the wife, so by law and tradition, he owns all. In fact, this is so messy. Sincerely. But if this is true, people where they go that man church, we say they go listen to word of God. Make I no enter that place, because if I enter that place, if I face the man of God, we don't go come out for here. So, alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.